All right, hello. This is Heidi and Lindsay. We're coming to you from Texas. We are the Stitcher Sisters, and we're going to share our first project since this is our first Flosstube video. Go ahead and show off your first project, Lindsay.
Sure. My first project I started when I was at your house, and it is a pattern from Daily Cross Stitchers. And here it is. It's a little unicorn. Um, I changed the mane a little bit. It's not finished, and I started about last May. So that's kind of sad that it's not finished. He needs a tail and an eyeball and some hooves, but once I refine the pattern, I do plan to finish it since you were so nice that you mailed me the floss I needed. But that's my very first one. I was just at Heidi's house and she was like stitching a lot. And so I was like, hey, I'm bored. Let me do one. And that was about a year ago. How about you?
Okay, so my first project was in 2008. I wanted to stitch up something and make a quilt out of it. So I went ahead and I created this. It's actually a runner, so I have both sides done. However, I still have like four more to make, and I don't foresee me doing that. So this is more embroidery than cross stitch. I mean, there's some crosses on there, but not enough to really call it cross stitch. My biggest pride and my finish that I had a year ago was the Gold Dimensions Gold Collection Petite. This is Moonlit Cabin. I cross stitched this while I was pregnant and finished right before he was born. My baby was born. This project was my first completed, framed everything. I took Tara C's hints and tips and went ahead and did that and completed this. I had a lot of fun. There are so many mistakes in there. It's not even funny. I learned as I went. I didn't really, the majority of the time that I was working on this project, I did not know about Flosstube, and I really wasn't a part of the community yet. I've been watching Flosstube since May of last year, or actually before that, because the end of March, beginning of April, I started watching Flosstube. So a little over a year. This was my big finish, and it gave me permission to go ahead and purchase other kits and purchase stash in general, because my husband really gets on me about starting things and not finishing it. I'm horrible about that. But cross stitching has seemed to stuck. I have a lot going on. Today's May 1st. I intend to, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight into whips because that just makes sense. I'm going to start my very first memorabilia today for Stitch Mania. I'm going to do the first 15 starts in 15 days. And so I have many other whips. I'm going to save those as we go. The biggest whip that I have is my Heaven and Earth design that I'm actually creating for Lindsay. I started this right after my son was born, and I'm working on the Heaven and Earth challenge, the HEAD challenge on 2. Challenge 2 is to create or to stitch up one page a single color at a time, and this page has about 30 colors on it, and I'm only about 10 colors in. There's a lot of confetti at the bottom, and it's mostly like different shades of white and krennic, and so I don't know when I'm going to finish this. I need to get the challenge done, so I've had to limit myself on Stitch Mania, but I've been planning for Stitch Mania forever, and so Stitch Mania is really important to me. Last year when it started, I had just started getting into it. Like I had just started 2 other projects, and I was like, okay, I want to do this, but there's no way I could do it. I was 9 months pregnant. It was not going to happen. But now that it's a year later, I've been planning all year, even with the HEAD challenge. The HEAD challenge is important to me, but Stitch Mania is more important to me. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to balance it by 30 minutes on Stitch Mania and then the rest of my time on the Heat Challenge until I can get it finished. And then I can go back to my other whips after that's going. So, Lindsay, what are you working on?
I only have one thing I'm working on right now, which is a dimensions kit that you got for me called The Journey. And I'm almost done, I think. I keep saying I'm almost done, and then there's more. But I have all of the cross stitching done, and I have some really cute French knots in there. And I just need to do the back stitching. There's some words that come up here. So I just need to finish that back stitching. I'm really excited because once I finish, I'm going to start a Heaven and Earth design for my husband. And I'm definitely not going to do Stitch Mania. That's really intimidating since these are my only 2 projects ever. And I have a move coming up, so we're just going to stick with one project at a time until next year.
Hey. I totally look forward to doing Stitch Mania with you next year. You have no idea. Yeah.
I have plans to do May the 4th. I'm just going to do a small, it's coming up in 3 days. I'm just going to do a small one that's just black only. I bought the wrong, what is it called? The wrong thread.
That was hilarious. Tell the story because that's just funny. I'm sorry.
So I got all my thread, like what I'm going to need for my Heaven and Earth project that I'm going to start when this one's finished. And I needed like 4 strands or 4 skeins of black. So I saw this ball and it says 310. It's a DMC 310. So I bought it. It's over there. I can't get it. So I bought it and I was so excited. I bought that and like 7 other skeins. I need like 17 total. And I went to Walmart first because they're cheaper. And then I was going to go, to Hobby Lobby and get the rest. And I brought it home. I was so excited. I sent Heidi a picture. Look at my haul I got today. And I got an organizer, a couple other things. And she's like, "What's that ball?"
I knew what the ball was. I knew what the ball was, and I knew that it wasn't the correct thing because I was like, that looks like a pearl cotton. I don't think she really intends to stitch her Heaven and Earth with that. I don't think she knows better, though. So that was my reason.
It was only like $2.50. I'm gonna find a way to use it, and I'm gonna use it for May the 4th, and just do a black silhouette of something Star Wars, which I'm really excited because we love Star Wars in my house, and so I'm gonna use it somehow. Any chance I get. I know you have to do like this stuff on the siding.
Use your sewing machine.
Oh, it's packed away, and I already have it packed for the move, and it's in the shed. So I don't know, but I'm gonna use that black whenever to repair. Stuffed animals in my house always get holes, so I can just use it to hand stitch those. But I have to go find some black skeins. And after I already planned my next project after my J and L, and the next one takes like 21 skeins of black.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm probably gonna look for a cone.
You should buy a cone. I think I saw on Heaven and Earth's website they were selling by the cone. Maybe, or I saw it somewhere. Oh, I don't remember. I remember seeing it though. Maybe a viewer can tell us where they saw that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you know where to get a good cone. The right one, not the ball that you don't use for cross stitching.
You don't use it. Well, you use it for needlework. Like you can. I mean, parts of it maybe, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would. It won't work with for that because I know the design. It's not going to work. It's a good idea though. I didn't want you to get started and then you realize midway through, like, what am I doing?
I'm the one that changes. I changed this design. I'm always just like, it'll work. We'll just do it. I'm the more adventurous.
Yeah, let's follow the directions. Although I'm getting outside of that. In fact, Brooks Books, and so I'll show you one of my finishes that I just got last night. I'm doing the Brooks Books Advent Animals, and I finished Cassie the Cow, number 14. I changed the fabric that it's on, the count that it is, and because of that, and I'm adding. So I've got shiny on top of shiny. I've got some Krennic in there, in the white and the snow and the snowflakes. And so there's my little needle. My reindeer's sideways. All right. There's Cassie the Cow. I finished her last night. I almost didn't do the snowflakes because I had this is an opalescent fabric, and so it's super shiny. But as soon as I finished that big snowflake, I swear that's my favorite piece. That's my favorite part of this piece, of this one right now. I loved that snowflake. So that's my first. That's Cassie the Cow. I've done one a month, and I had just yesterday I sent off 5. I joined a Christmas ornament round robin, so you guys will see some round robins coming up, some round robin pieces coming up in the future. I joined a round robin. I just finished my other round robin, which was my first round robin. It was the Clouds Factory round robin, and last night I finished it completely. So here's my other one, Clouds Factory, The Big Bang Theory. I finished the quote last night. So I have 2 little finishes, which made me feel better about starting 15 this month. You know, a little bit, but whatever. It happens. And so here's my Clouds Factory round robin product. I had everybody initial the character that they stitched next to it, so it's like little dots between them. This is gonna get framed and put up next to my TV. I need to find a frame for it, but that's what it's gonna. That's my plan for this piece. It was so exciting. I loved doing the round robins.
What is a round robin? I don't know what that is.
Good question. A round robin is where you get organized with a group of stitchers, and you each stitch a piece. You each choose. There's a theme or a topic of some sort. So the Clouds Factory, you had to be a Clouds Factory. It had to be a Clouds Factory design, and so we didn't have any repeats, or if there are repeats, it's only like once, so you're not stitching the same thing every month. And then you divide it up into sections based off of how many people there are. There are 6 people in the round robin that I just started, that just started this May for the Christmas ornaments. Each of us is going to stitch an ornament, and so we sent off 5 ornaments for 5 other people to stitch, and each month we stitch and then we mail it off to the next person, and it just kind of goes all the way around, and then when you get it back, you have a completed piece, or almost completed piece. Like mine was almost completed, not quite. So
you set up, so whoever sets up the round robin and starts it is the one that gets it to finish.
Right. Well, think of a circle. Think you're sitting in a circle of people. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pass this on to Mary. I'm just making up a name. Passing this on to Mary. Mary's gonna pass to you. You're gonna pass to me. And each month, that's essentially what we're doing, but we're mailing it out because it's throughout the entire U.S. So yeah.
That sounds really fun. If anybody has a round robin, I want to join.
Yeah. Oh, I'll send you a link. I'll put a link to that Facebook group.
Yeah.
Terrace, I don't know if some of you watchers out there, Terrace is one of the admins for it, and so in fact she was the admin for the Clouds Factory round robin for me. So I'll have you join it. You can look at it. It is a commitment. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, it's a commitment. So I have all these whips and all these plans and everything to do stuff, but as soon as my round robin piece comes in, I do that. Like, I don't do anything else because I need to it's somebody else's work, and so and it's somebody else's project, and it's their property, and so I got to get that done, and then I move back to my own stuff. However, I totally get more done. Like this month in April, I did not get that much done. I just showed you 2 finishes, but there wasn't a whole lot to do on like one of those, and this other one, the Advent Animal, I normally have that done the first week, and I literally finished the last day of April, and I had started on the 1st of April. So like that little piece took me all month for whatever reason. I don't even know. Probably because I was so focused on my Heaven and Earth challenge. I don't know. That was probably.
And you got hit with that hailstorm, and you were out of town. So.
True. Good point. It's been a horrible month as far as stitching goes because I live in San Antonio and we got hit hard with hail. We didn't have a car, so we've been carpooling. I was out of town for a little bit for work. Actually, I got more stitching done there than I did at home because of everything. We've had to reorganize our entire garage and clean up a lot of stuff. And in fact, the insurance adjuster was just here yesterday for the house. We're getting a new roof. Yay. Yeah, we need a new roof because of the hail. Yay. So uh, it's been crazy. Yeah, this month has been really crazy, crazy.
Yeah, it's been a good month for me since I've been at home all month. That's why I got started. I had time.
So, well, since I'm a teacher, summer's going to be here, so I'll probably get a lot more done then. I guess I say that, but I have a 1-year-old, so yeah, he's going to take a lot of my time. It'll be fun though. We're going to go do a bunch of fun things. I'm going to geocache and go swimming and get him walking, hopefully. So, okay, well, we just did a quick one. I will plan on posting or doing another video next Sunday for MAYnia. And Lindsay is too. We're going to show you what our progress was for the week and my starts. Talk about my starts for Stitch Mania. And I might have my no, I'll show you the round robin when it's done. I might have it in by then, but I'm going to show it when I finish it. So that's it from us. Lindsay, you got anything?
No, I'm looking forward to May the 4th and getting this one finished so I can start my heaven and earth. That's it.
Yay. Okay, so hopefully this works. I'm going to try to make sure that it makes it to the YouTube channel. This is our second time recording today, so and I'm about to run out of time because my child's going to wake up from his nap. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
If it doesn't work, we'll see you next week, and we'll start all over.
Sorry, Heidi.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to run over you. We're in different cities, so.
Yes. Yes, thanks for watching. Go, Lindsay.